They haven't been listening to 88.5 FM. Is totally different. That's why true music lovers make a big switch. And because you have a winner taste, 88.5 FM is your only station.
His Excellency, George Weah, President of Liberia. Our board noted that His Excellency's victory as the African Political Leader of the Year 2023 is a testament to his contributions to promoting peace, African culture and development, youth and sports development, and advancing Africa's agenda globally. It is also a recognition of his critical role in the infrastructural and socio-economic development of his country as well as his people-friendly policies. He has continued to advocate for peace and free and fair elections in the ECOWAS sub-region, and this was demonstrated by a show of statesmanship and iconic posturing by accepting electoral loss and congratulating the winner. While he arguably had options as a sitting president, he chose the path of honor, peace, and the defense of democracy. His emergence reaffirms our position that he has remained one of the continent's leading light, as he had continued to demonstrate great faith in the African project, promoting African dignity and helping to change the negative narratives about the continent.
My fellow Liberians, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you tonight with a grateful heart, but with the utmost respect for the democratic process that has defined our nation. As your president and the leader of the Coalition for Democratic Change, I want to address you on the outcome of the runoff elections held on November 14, 2023. The results announced tonight, though not final, indicate that Ambassador Joseph Nyimabuaka is in a league that we cannot surpass. A few moments ago, I spoke with President-elect Joseph Nyimabuaka to congratulate him on his victory. Tonight, as we acknowledge the result, let us also recognize that the true winners of these elections are the people of Liberia. Through your peaceful and orderly exercise of your constitutional right to vote, you have once again demonstrated your commitment to the democratic principles that bind us together as a nation. Under my leadership, these elections were organized with a promise to the Liberian people, a promise of fairness, peace, inclusion, transparency, and credibility.
You came for 2029. You refuse to work in the present, but you want to work in the future. That is no point. Why are you going to 2029 to work when the 2023 is here? So you miss it. In the 2024, you not be in 2024, and you're going to wait for 2029. You'll be missing out. What now in the present? God gave you the ability, the possibility to work, to earn, to be good. If you see waiting for the future, that is not a promise.
Joseph Walker is setting power precedence in this country, saying he's very figure-headed, nothing in his brain. We will put something in his brain. We can assure the Liberian people that there will be no resignation of the speaker. The speaker remains the speaker. They said they decided to withdraw the security from the speaker, but because of the tension, they started to negotiate. Can we get some people? If they're only the security behind the speaker that can solve the problem in the country, they take all the security. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? That's been very irresponsible. And the Supreme Court will have to interpret and make clear a ruling. And we believe in the Supreme Court of this country. The process has started. The Justice Minister, that irresponsible Justice Minister, that Joseph Parker has said he will make him Chief Justice. That is why he proceeded the way he proceeded. But we have been reliably informed that he will be sent to the Grievance and Ethics Committee to be investigated for bringing the country into chaos. He offers it. And let me tell you why it's dangerous. His personal view caused problem to this country.
I'm on the side of the law, on the side of the Liberian people. I'm on the side of the law. I will never betray the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. As far as I'm concerned, what is happening to Fonati today, it is unconstitutional. The president has gotten involved into this process. I stand with the law. As far as I'm concerned, Fonati Kofa is the Speaker of the 55th Legislature, and I'm on my way to Kofa's office for us to continue with business. Whatever those guys are doing over there is useless, it's unnecessary, and they are hurting the Liberian people.
Although I committed myself to doing an audit, this is the reason why. When the first time I saw this outturn was when the budget was submitted to us. It is not true that any member of was exerted last Sunday came to me to discuss issue of outturn. And I will show you the hypocrisy in a minute. When I saw this, I called my staff. They gave me the evidence of this money movement. And I will produce screenshots and documents to that effect at my trial of how money was moved. So I said, no, I don't want to implicate anyone. But what I will do, we must do the audit. So now they have even extended it to 2022. So we'll be asking the GAC, instead of just 2023 audit, to 2022 and 2023 to see what happened here. I'm not a financial expert. I'm not just going to throw charges. So I just want the public that this GAC audit will happen as I mandated. I wanted to see it at the end of 2025. I mean, at the end of October. That's what precipitated the fast hurry of spreading this resolution around to prevent it. I want the audit. There was even testimony on Sunday that I prevented the audit. I want you to call the Auditor General of the Republic of Liberia. When the auditors were chased from here, and when I was in the States, the GAC called me to complain because they sent them 31 questions to answer. So one look at those questions, they got scared. They drove the people here from coming to open a shop here. They will call a name to you, did that. They will call a name to you.
I see in the next few months a nicer country, a very noisy country, rowdy country, a heavily divided country, a very tough economy, a sense of elitism by those who are coming at the hem of authority. The coming in of the Unity Party is going to multiply the economic woes, the economic conundrum, the economic quagmire, the suffering of the Liberian people is going to multiply. We are not prophets of doom, but the reality will come.
Let me say a big thank you to former President George Weah for maintaining the peace. Because where we were at that time, when our imam formed, if we were not going to maintain the peace, I was going to force him to maintain the peace. I want to say a very big thank you to you, former President Weah. Thank you for maintaining the peace. I appreciate you, and I really appreciate you.
His Excellency, George Weah, President of Liberia. Our board noted that His Excellency's victory as the African Political Leader of the Year 2023 is a testament to his contributions to promoting peace, African culture and development, youth and sports development, and advancing Africa's agenda globally. It is also a recognition of his critical role in the infrastructural and socio-economic development of his country as well as his people-friendly policies. He has continued to advocate for peace and free and fair elections in the ECOWAS sub-region, and this was demonstrated by a show of statesmanship and iconic posturing by accepting electoral loss and congratulating the winner. While he arguably had options as a sitting president, he chose the path of honor, peace, and the defense of democracy. His emergence reaffirms our position that he has remained one of the continent's leading light, as he had continued to demonstrate great faith in the African project, promoting African dignity and helping to change the negative narratives about the continent.
Let's get to the acknowledgement. But before then, play the King's Cash giveaway, the 3 wise men jackpot. We are giving you 10,000 Liberian dollars. 10,000 Liberian dollars we're giving you today. Don't miss out on it. The money is for you, but you have to take it. It is for you, not for us, but for you. We are the medium by which you receive your money or you take hold of your money. It's your money. So you have to take it. That's what testimony is. Those of you who go to church, those of you who are Christians, those of you who read the Bible, if you ever read it right, testimony is what God delivers unto you. And you have to take it. But taking it is conditional. You have to apply your effort. It is what is referred to as faith. In the absence of that, it can work. So 10,000 available for you. Now you have to take your 10,000. And this is how you take it. By playing *799 *100 #. Play with 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50, and you have your 10,000. Let's play. Let's play as many times as we can, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Stop it and just play. When you've done playing, then you continue. 10,000 we've given out. 10,000 for you. The acknowledgement, David Williams, you come on from Colorado, the United States of America. Voice of Abandoned Districts, Bonn County. You've come on. Thank you. There's Christopher Bernard from Lower Magibby County. Thomas Chie, Doe Community. Patrick G. Collier from Indiana. Ralph Cooper from Colorado, Denford, the United States. Alex Kulu from where? What kind of beach? Tina Cooper, also from Denver, Colorado, the United States of America. Stanley N. Gayu from Jamaica Road Solo. What Corsia, your comfort zone, you said. Miguel G. Nackling from your little corner, you said, in the Philippines. Sam Dia from Ominga Community. David Sadie, Iowa, the United States of America. Paul Jala from Boston, the United States. Nina Quia from North Dakota. Yes, the United States. My dear Southeastern sister, as usual. I'm always inspired by your presence on the show. Good to see you. Dwight Tay, you're on from Minnesota. And it is very cold in your area. You say, yeah, the sun is hot in Liberia. In your state, Minnesota, it's very cold, according to you. Yes, in Liberia, Monrovia, it's hot. It's hot. Naturally, it's hot. Divinely, it's hot. On top of it all, it is even hotter politically, Dwight, in Liberia. Yes, Sharif, you come on, man. And you say, good afternoon, King's family. You never like to indicate where you're falling from, but it's not a law. No due process for you on that. Yeah, it's your right. Avra and Nimland, you're following from Florida. Roland D. Down, you've come on from Weah District, Grand Bassa County. James Brown from Pennsylvania, the United States. Samuel Zizi from Zizi Tokwakiam Community, Old Road. Mohammed Kamara. Jackson C. Pony of Iron Factory. As usual, you said that you are following from your intellectual center, Block 13. And your chairman is Romancio Kenneball for short, or widely known. Good to have you guys on from that intellectual center in Iron Factory, Block 13. William Hoff, watching from Minnesota, the USA. Victor Weah from Charlotte, North Carolina. Lasana Nkrumah from the National Youth. That's the National Reform Youth of Liberia. Kenan Ziele from New Hampshire, the United States of America. All right. We can. Time won't permit us, but it's good to have you on. Wherever you are, let's play the Three Wise Men Kings jackpot. We are giving you 10,000. 10,000. Play as many times as you can play wherever you are, whatever you're doing, with just 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 US, and dial *799 *100#, and you will have your 10,000 Liberian dollars. We've got a couple of issues to talk about. Let's start with at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police. Was it this week or last week? It is clear it was intentional. It was premeditated. It was organized. It was a scheme to execute, or a plan to execute. The Liberia National Police, some officers intentionally, willfully, unregrettably beat with batons, those hardwood batons. Oh, just so you know, the birthday is coming up for Veronica Mulba, King's 88.5 business manager. That will be on Monday. Yes, the 16th. Her birthday will be on the 16th. Vero's birthday will be on the 16th. Veronica Mulba, she's the business manager of King's 88.5. Happy pre-birthday to you, Vero, as you get ready to commemorate, celebrate, memorialize everything you can with that day. It is a great day. Celebration, birthday, wedding, marriage, whatever. Those are all great days. Great days. You want to celebrate it. It was celebrating. And the celebration can be moderate. It can either be extravagant or it can be moderate. Whichever. But the most important thing, you want to see that day. When God allows you to see that day, you want to tell him thank you. After you have done that, then you go into your celebration. There's nothing wrong with you celebrating a birthday. The first and foremost thing you want to do, and I advise anybody to do, is to give God thanks and praises. Then after that, after acknowledging God, you can go and have your celebration, whichever way. So a pre-birthday treat for Veronica Mulba, business manager of King's 88.5. Her birthday will be on the 16th of December. That will be on Monday. The officers of LNP will beat on those guys. They will beat the lawmakers. They recognize them. They knew that they are lawmakers, but they put away any fear that these guys are honorable men and women. They beat them. They were even at the verge of killing those guys, because had it not been for the other guys who intervened, the way we saw those LNP officers beating the lawmakers, they were beating for the kill. And if they had guns within there, that crowd I saw, and with the batons that they were using with excessive force, if those guys had guns, they were going to shoot at lawmakers. And the LNP would just have said it was they have a way of doing it. So since that thing happened, did you hear the LNP making any statement? Did you hear Police Director Gregory Coleman saying anything about it? Have you heard or read any statement from the LNP? No. What does that tell you? The LNP sanctioned it. It was under the strict instruction of the authority of LNP. Once it didn't involve the majority bloc members, it didn't make any sense to the LNP in terms of caution, but rather to execute the plan. So the majority bloc representatives were protected, heavily protected. And why the guys from the minority side were being beaten. The LNP is yet to say anything to that. It is bad for this country. couple of years back, they were referring these same people who in government today. They were in America, they were in other parts of the country. Some of them were here moving from radio station to radio stations. They were writing articles in the newspaper referring to the police as CDC police, George Weah police. The government then tried to demystify that. They tried to put off that it was not right. The police should not be characterized on partisan or sentiment ground, but the Liberia National Police. But still, the opposition then, which is the party today, they will run around partisan police, CDC police, George Weah police. So with what unfolded, how do they expect the police to be characterized now? Liberia National Police? No. They are Unity Party police, Joseph Yuma Boaka police, state police, because they are showing no remorse. So it means that they plan to beat those guys, and even if any one of them was killed, nothing will come of it. And the LNP thinks that it is over, nothing going to come up. Documents have been written, records have been taken on LNP. The authorities of the police will have to do an adjustment. The police, the atmosphere the police has created, people, if they are not getting afraid, if it continues, they'll be afraid of the police. Already in our country, the people prefer the military to the police. I bet you have a situation, and people, you have police officers one side, and you have the military on the other side, and something happened. Everybody who escaping, they will prefer to run towards the military as safe haven than the police. They never, from that time till now, I think it's almost a week we are going into, the police never show any remorse. They never said anything. They never issue any statement. They never even had the audacity to say that that is the first branch of government. And we who are from the executive, as much as it is our responsibility to protect life and property, what happened over there, we encroach. Sound security institution in any country, they will apologize firstly. Then they look at what led to that situation, the reason why they instructed themselves the way they did. They will firstly offer apology. No remorse whatsoever, the LNP. So it leaves the new speaker. When I say new speaker, I'm not referencing Richard Kuhn, the person who will take over, because it is the resolve, it is the vow of this government, the executive, to get Fonatikofa out. Fonatikofa will get out. The new speaker will have a Herculean, daunting task of reuniting that house. Until then, how do they refer to themselves? Because they are illegal, how are they referring to themselves? They're not referring to themselves as House of Representatives, majority bloc. They're referring to themselves as majority bloc, meaning they have the number. Now, with what unfolded, have you also heard the majority bloc expressing any remorse? No. So if the police, the Liberia National Police, had killed one or two representatives, the guys from the majority bloc who have seen it as nothing. The new speaker has a Herculean task. If that would be Richard Kuhn, I doubt whether that house will be in peace. Already, the country is divided. The whole world was looking at the current president to initiate reconciliatory thought. That is yet to happen. Boaka is unable to reconcile the country. And he is the mastermind behind this whole thing. The guys at the House of Representatives are moving, are working at his whims and caprice. Do you think those guys will initiate any reconciliation? The first thing, they show no remorse. So Assume that the new speaker is trying to initiate a reconciliatory gathering. The rest of the guys will not find it, they will not see any reason to give in, because from the onset they did not. The majority bloc did not show any remorse till now. Have you ever heard any one of those guys on the majority bloc reaching out to their colleagues and say, sorry for what happened? It wasn't our intent that it would go this way. The police acted wrong. The police overstepped the bound. As much as we have misunderstanding, which is parliamentary, the police should not have gotten on your person. Please, Representative XYZ, Representative this, my sincere sympathy. I empathize with you. I could be in that situation too. So I apologize for what happened. Even the guys from the Senate leadership is yet to say anything to that. So you see where the country is. You see the kind of atmosphere we have. Once I am protected and the other person is vulnerable, I have no time for his vulnerability, even though all of us in the same room. And do you know that it's going to create a difficult atmosphere for the new speaker and that of the president himself? Because when everything is over, we will have just reached the close to his State of the Nation address. Now assume that all of those guys boycott. You got 45 persons sitting over there, and the rest of the other people. How you think it will look? What kind of portrayal it will be for the country if the rest of the guys from the majority bloc just stay away, and you have the so-called majority bloc sitting with their 40 or 42 or 43? How do you think it will be? The same Liberians who are excited of what is going on now because they are partisans, they will start having a second thought to say, hey man, letting that right. Letting here, we are all one. That's what they start saying, because we have heard these things over and over. Nobody is showing remorse. The police beat those people, almost killed those representatives that left Representative Luther Collins in hospital. He was hospitalized. He was in emergency ward. I don't know his condition right now, but he was rushed to the hospital. The police showed no concern, released no statement to that. The leadership of the majority bloc showed no remorse, released no statement on that. Least to talk about their colleagues on the other side. What they were concerned about is how to appease the president. So since the justice minister came up and recognized the majority bloc, the Senate pro tem announced that the Senate recognizes the majority bloc. So it didn't make sense to them, those guys' life. It didn't make sense. What kind of place are we in? Today, those guys were beaten yesterday. You take comfort and joy in it. Tomorrow, something will happen to you. Do you think if those guys start saying, yes, it's good for them at the Senate, it's good for those guys in the majority bloc who they were seated when the police were beating us, do you think you will accept it? We have to, that house there, you have to come to your senses. Listen, don't allow this money, power, and patronage politics to mix you up. Patronage politics is bad. It has never helped Liberia. I don't think it is going to help Liberia. The president should not be the last person to call all of the shots and do what he's won, and everybody works at his whims and caprice. The president has always divided and stay dividing, and yet you guys call yourself educated men and women. They're using you. In fact, I can't blame President Bouaka in this situation. President Bouaka is not to be blamed, because you guys call yourself honorable men and women. You guys consider yourselves to be educated. Yet, you're stooping so low. You are excited over the beating of your fellow lawmakers by the Liberia National Police. You have not the voice to look at the Liberia National Police and say, this is what you did was wrong. You evaded firstly. No respect for that place again. No respect. It's a place that armed men can go. No respect. The Senate showed no respect. Yombly Kanga Lawrence, who is the pro tem and a woman, presiding over men who are dominating the Senate, had no remorse. A woman who should be the first to show concern, she never, till today, we've been waiting to hear from the police, to hear from the majority leadership, to hear from the Senate, whether they will say a word or two to what happened. Your colleagues, man, hey, man, for God in heaven's sake, man, you people are not humans. Your colleagues, they beat your colleagues with a baton, and you saw in the video go all over. You think those videos that the people watching around the world, they will say, yeah, the Senate was right not to say anything. The majority bloc guys were right not to say anything. These guys, they created the mess for themselves. You think that's what they will say? They will say, look at Liberia. This country that killed its own people, over 250,000. They're ready to go back into war. Look what the police is doing. That's what they will be saying. That's what they have been saying. And they're sharing those videos all around to other countries. And those things, when people see it, they get discouraged. They said, no, we're not going to go to Liberia. We're not. What's the pastor, man? I just forgotten her name. I hardly see her on Facebook. We've been friends for a couple of years. During Weah's time, I think she was... Yeah, she had communicated with Liberia. She talked with some of the officials here. And fast forward, she convinced some of the investors to come to Liberia. And they had all arranged. I think I still have that video. I will try to bring it. So she said when they were on the verge of getting ready, packing their luggages with few days to come to Liberia to start some talks on the ground to get things working, she said she was in her hotel, all of her luggages, everything prepared. They went through the process, was just waiting for the day. It was 2 days in between to start heading for Liberia. So she said while she was in her hotel, I will get her name, I will bring that recording, I have it. She said one of the guys just went into her hotel room, request to see her. And the receptionist carried the message inside, and she came in the waiting room from her hotel room to hear what the person had, that her investor colleague, one of them, she had thought that he had something favorable that he needed to share with her. According to her, as soon as they sat down, she said, the man said to her, ma'am, sorry, we're not going to Liberia again. And she said she started wondering what happened. Why everything is arranged, and you're telling me that we're not going? You're telling me we're not going to Liberia again when I have convinced all of you people, I've sold proposals for you people to move into Liberia to do one or two things. Okay, I get her name. She's Pastor CB, I think CB Dahlia. Yeah. So she said, then the guy told her, the guy said, ma'am, are you watching the television? We've seen some awful things from Liberia. It was the demonstration that they had, I think, with this UL Sunday, so at that time. She said, the guy told her, said, no, ma'am, Liberia is not safe. We can go there. Call those of you who know Pastor CB Dahlia. I think she's on Facebook. If you click her name, CB Dahlia, you will see her, and just put that to her. She will explain. She's on. That's how those investors did not come to Liberia. The guy went to her and told her, said, ma'am, sorry. We seen this. We seen these images. In essence, he was telling her that Liberia is not safe for us to go there. These images that go out, the people use it to make a decision. When the images are bad, they discourage the people. When they are good, the people are encouraged to come. On top of it, what even worse, when they see police officers were baton beating their own citizens, least of all lawmakers. Today, nothing. That's what Liberia is. once it is not me and I have protection, the other man can die. But you guys will say now, after everything, you think any reconciliatory gathering will take effect on that floor in the House of Representatives? Today, you guys are celebrating the beating of your colleagues. You're happy because you have the protection of the executive. Well, you will start calling yourself first branch when first branch of government is divided. That's what I thought to share with you people. Continue to play the cash giveaway, the 3 wise men jackpot, 10,000 Liberian dollars for you. It is your money. You have to take it. Play with 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50, and you just need to dial *799 *100#. That's all you need to do, and you'll have your 10,000 Liberian dollars. Play as many times as you can, wherever you are. Just play. The more you play, there is every likelihood that you will win. The next pointer on our play this afternoon is the scheme that is being organized by certain people within the government. The vow is Fonatikova goes up, he comes down, he will leave. So what they are doing is they creating or want to create a scene that they are trying to infuse some dollars, to give out some dollars to some women, so that they will come out with placards and say that Liberia first, Fonatikova must resign, and he can hold the country hostage, just like that. That's what they have organized, that information leak. Listen, Unity Party strategy. You are not yet going on radio saying no protest. Anybody protest? No, I know. We heard certain things from some of their people within. The strategy they are using, that they will infuse money to diffuse or neutralize any protest. The first one, it worked. Many of you are not sensitive. That march on the Capitol, when this thing was starting, the removal of the speaker, they infused a certain amount, a few individuals, especially the vulnerable young ones, and then all on the street, they say, oh, the man get all money. The man get all money. Then they start running, oh, the protest failed. The money they gave him for a protest, the money he took, all kinds of things, it died down. That's how Fendala Patrick lost relevance with that protest. He didn't know what to say. That's the strategy. Now, what they're doing is they've gathered scores of women to give them certain amount. They will intend act like they are patriotic and nationalistic women, get in certain suit or clothes they think that they can wear, or just come out like that with their protest or with their placards. Fonati, Liberia first, please resign. Fonati, don't hold the country hostage. Fonati will beg you. Just like that. That's what they intend to do. If you see that, yeah, this country, that's the next plane. You will see it. You will say, oh, Sam Andrew said it. That's what they intend to do now. And those women who will allow themselves to be used that way, you will be bringing curse on yourself. If you know yourself, you will not get involved. Because the first curse is the reason they can will call you, or they think they can use you because they feel that you know yourself, you don't get money, you are a peasant, you are a downtrodden, you are a valueless woman. So they will put peanuts at you, then you come on the street to accomplish their aim. They are doing any and everything to get Fonati Kofa out of that place. Since the president had a meeting with him, and Bouaka was not leader enough. He didn't demonstrate that leadership to look in Fonati's face and say, my man, I need you to resign. But he transferred that responsibility to the EPS boss MK, who put on the bravery, look in Fonati's face and say, resign. If not, we'll take the security detail from you. Because they cannot do that, so they are finding other strategies now, as if this one is not working, let's use the next one. Let's put some women together. Don't be surprised when you see women in the street, a certain place, or at the Capitol, at the Capitol, because they intend to go and stand before the Capitol with their placards, with different inscriptions or writings on them. That the next thing they intend to do, and they will have the protection of the police. Watch it, you will see it. They will have the protection of the police, because it is Bouaka's decision or vow that Fonati will never, ever step in that place again to preside. That's Bouaka's resolution, his vow, and that's what is happening. So they can go. They can withdraw everything from him. So they're using different means. Then they will say, the people in Liberia, they didn't want Fonati Kofa. This is a vote of no confidence being expressed by the people themselves, not only the representatives. You see the people all in the street. So they will make it clear. I mean, they will make it thick, as we say in Liberia. Those of you who they have spoken to, if you woman enough, tell them that you can't do it. Let them go there. Tell them, just as the men enough, let them face their fellow men. You women, don't allow them to use you for few dollars. That's how the politicians has always accomplished their aims, and at the end of the day, you look ugly in the eyes of people. Don't allow them to use you for that. They have options available to them to move Fonati Kofa. Let them not put you in the street for few money. Though when you eat out $1 they give you, it will finish. But your character, your name, people will see you. You come outside, they will see you clear. They'll put you on TV. People will recall you. They will keep all that you said and the kind of placards that you held. Today or tomorrow, when you start complaining, they will tell you, you took money. The money that you took, use it. You crying that your son not in school. The people gave you money to protest against Fonati Kofa. Use that money. That's what people will be telling, and they will be right. So you women who they have spoken to already, you tell them no. We can do it. Yeah, the president moved Fonati Kofa. You want to use us to go stand in front of Capitol building with placards. That's what they intend to do. They have meetings with some of the women. They made available few cash. You know, government get money now. They're using the money here and there. All right. That will be doing it for that. Please, let's play the King's Cash giveaway. Let's play as many times. And today is 10,000 for you. It is your money. It's not my money. It's not anybody's money in this radio station. It's your money. You will have to take it. If you can take it, well, it's up to you. But it is your money. 10,000 Liberian dollars. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000 Liberian dollars. And you only need to take it with 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 US. And then you put in, you play, or you dial star 799 hatch or star 100 hatch 799 star 100 hatch, and you will when 10,000, you have 10,000. Let's play as many times as we can. Huh? So let's move to the next pointer and then we open the line. You can leave your comment. Those of you who are watching, just put your comment on the screen or in the box. We'll read it out. So that's what they intend to do. Now, here's the next one, and then we'll open the line for you before we move to the next. They want Fonati to resign. They have resolved. They're not backing down on that. They're not compromising it. They're not giving in to anything called talk. The resolution is sealed. It's a sealed prophecy. They will do any and everything according to them to get this man off. So they are forcing Fonati to resign. There are two fronts here. He's being battled against by his own people who have come against him. When he thinks that he is trying to settle with his colleagues, using the law as his reliance, the executive is battling against him on the other side. So he's on two fronts. Buakai is intimidating him, threatening him, harassing him, coercing him, cornering him. His colleagues at the House of Representatives that started everything, they are intensifying. They have cut down and they still cutting down everything. The last thing that is remaining now for the budgetary allocation part, forget it. We heard in the news, they are referring to him as former speaker. His colleagues are referring to him as former speaker. What they have also decided that they asked him to submit the list of his staff so that they will know how to process their money for this month, December, and probably January, or the months they work for, so that they will pay them accordingly as staffers of Representative J. Fonati Kofa, and not as Speaker of the House of Representatives. They've communicated with the financial institutions of this country. They've told them something's coming up. So they are doing everything to break him down completely, to leave him as utterly useless, meaningless. That's the plan C they have in place. Plan B work, plan C work, plan A work rather, plan B work. They're on plan C now. If you saw how he went to work today, he went to the Capitol building, but he did not go with the usual security details. What the government did is they left few guys with him. They left few, maybe 2 or 3. So they want him to reach a point that he will resign in the midst of it all. So here is it. Here is it. Listen carefully. If Fonati Kofa resigns, JMB wins. If Fonati Kofa stays on, he wins. When I say if Fonati Kofa stays on, he wins, it doesn't say that he will go back as Speaker and preside over his colleagues. No. What I mean by that is he will have won the battle. If he resigns, the government will capitalize on that, and Fonati Kofa going forward will have nothing to say. Everything that is happening now, in the past and now, you know what the people will say? And even his colleagues and other people, they will say the man resign. They'll say Fonati Kofa resign. The government did not pressurize him Fonatikova resigned voluntarily, because once you resign, it kills every other thing that they brought against you. Every other legitimate claim that you will have no effect again. Everything people will be saying now, he resigned, because resignation is voluntary. Resignation is voluntary. They will not look at those things that led to your resignation that were considered coercion. They will not look at it. I said they may resign. So Fonatikova, in my opinion, need not resign. Stay on. Let them take all of the security details. Let them do every other thing. That way it will be seen by the whole wide world that they are forcing him out at all costs. If he ever reaches the point to resign, and listen, that thing that Amara Kone said yesterday, Amara Kone is a diabolical, oh, sorry, let me not get emotional this. They sat down there, Amara Kone sat down in a Senate. They beat their colleagues. I thought that these guys, even CDC lawmakers, never ever issue a statement to that or call a news conference to condemn that. Least to talk about the other people who are from other parties. They sat down there. They were only concerned about the man resigning. Amarikone Kama, the speaker, let me speak to my brother. When am I begin your brother? They're beating your brother people. The police won't kill your brother people. Who you say your colleague? What did God say? He said, be your brother's keeper. Majority of those people in our house, they are Christians. You see why? The Bible says not everybody who says Lord, Lord. Majority of the guys, you guys who are Christians. Is that what God said? That you should take pleasure in the suffering and beating and death of your brother? The women who in the majority block. The people say, oh, women are people who care. Women are people who get feelings. Have you ever heard any one of them coming out to say this is wrong? While we are in the majority black and we want to get the speaker out. But what our colleagues did was wrong. The Christians there, they have no time. The Muslims who are there. What did your Quran say? I need not quote your Quran because I know it. What it said about this kind of situation. You sat over there. You can say anything. But the only thing the Muslim senator had to say, let my brother Fonatikova resign. Unity Party Senator Amara Kone. So all that they're doing, all of guys over there, they're acting, they're pretending. All these things happening to Fonati, they never ever try to come up to say anything. We're not talking because we like Fonatikova, or Fonatikova is the first child for God, or Fonatikova is the most holy man on earth, or Fonatikova is dividing money all over the place. We are only doing this because it is against the law. Had those guys operated within the law, nobody will be talking Fonatikova. We will be talking Speaker Richard Kuhn, Representative this, Representative that. We will not be talking majority bloc and minority bloc. The reason we arrive at the jargons, majority bloc and minority bloc, because the guys went out of the law. That's what illegality or wrong setting can do. It makes everybody to know that somebody is not acting right. So they're telling Americans to stay now. They're passing through his colleagues in the Senate and other places after discussing with some women to get ready. They will give them certain amount, then they will come out with placards. The mayor, the speaker, listen, the speaker will be a hero if he doesn't resign. He would be a political legal weakling if he resigns. The reason they persuaded him to resign, here's the logic. The reason they persuaded him to resign, because they will not have the people saying or accusing them of anything that we have seen and continue to see. They will capitalize on that. They think happened to other people. They will capitalize on it and say the man resign. The whole country, even us, will say, but Fonati resign. Fonati resign. Then people will say, but why he took so long to resign? Nobody will be talking again that Bwaka honor this. Government gave money. The other person did. The other person, people, you're not hear people saying that. Even if you want to, if you attempt to say, oh, the government will honor it, they'll say no, but they may resign voluntarily. Nobody forced him to resign. So I think it makes sense. Fonati will have to stay on and be the hero. Let the government drag him out of that office. Let the government force him out. Let the executive bring the gladiators and predators and force him out. That way, the whole world will know truly the grudge, the hate, the malice, the evil intent that President Joseph Yuma Bwaka has for this man, and he executed it. Already the country and the government image is damaged. In less than a year, the government damaged its image. This thing, it damaged the government's image. In less than a year, the government damaged its image. In less than a year. You can have all the grants coming, sit down. And the Liberian government, the Swedish government sound 4.5 million grant. Then you're carried away. All those things. What good is it when your rule of law is in tatters? When the president butchering the laws, when the atmosphere has become a junta, because what is happening at that legislature with the executive behind it, it is a junta regime. Right now, the junta regime, what junta regime does, it forced things. What it wants is it executes it to the letter. Nobody dare go against it. And that's what you see happening. That's what you see happening. So if Fonati Kofa resigns, he will be the weakling. Then he didn't, everybody will say, well, why the man wasted our time? So he needs to stay on. Let the government force it. Already they're doing it. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. They're cutting his budget. They don't want to do it as just quick. We know that. People from finance ministry, they gave some hints. Because not everybody like what is happening. And we get friends in these various ministries. So they can share idea, tell you what is happening. Not everybody in all these ministries are unity party people. Continue to play. Let's play the Three Wise Men jackpot. We're giving you 10,000. Please get your 10,000 before the show ends. Let's give you your money. It is your money. If you can't get the money, well, then it's up to you. Just play with $200 Liberian dollars or $1.50. Dial star 799 star 100 hatch, and you can win for yourself. You can win for yourself. You can win for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars. 10,000 Liberian dollars. 10,000 Liberian dollars. 10,000. Yeah, 10,000. 10,000 Liberian dollars. So play as many times as you can. All right, let's get to the line and to have your say. Then we'll move to the second and last segment of the show, and then we are out. The President of Liberia issued a second statement. Yesterday they came out with another. Today again they are out with another. Let's have your say. 0772 23 99 33 0886 30 44 97 0 07777. That's the women's line. Don't call, you man. Don't call on the woman line. Don't call on the woman line. I beg you. 07777-9803. That line there for the women there. Yeah. All right. Let's go now. Let's do it as quickly. Don't historicize. Just go straight to the point. Hello. Hello. You are on the air, Chief.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, fine. What is your name and where you call from?
Yeah, my name is Abraham and I call from Crystal Police. Yeah, thank you for the topic on the discussion. You see, if the people really keen to rescue this country in the body, like real people, I think they just forget about spending all our money they're spending, our LJ, spending money here, 3 million to buy somebody to resign, spending money for women to go and protest and all this kind of thing. And our money can do better things for the teachers, for the nurses that are agitating that they want to protest, and all people. Let them stop what they are doing. If you don't go to the court rule and tell you say what you did is after or against the rule of law, then you say you came to rescue country and you have the rule of law in your platform and you're not even going by it. Those are wrong things that they are doing. If you're hacking the country instead of helping. So thank you for the show. Let us stop.
Thank you. Have a nice day too.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Andrew. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thank you. Let's hear you.
This is my one. Yeah, Mr. Andrew, I want to ask questions. We are saying, I know, according to what you just made on Planty Kufa. But for me, myself, where you have been praying, not for you to not resign. But then how you will get justice now? Because the Supreme Court, all the people there, all of them going against it. So how you will get justice, my son Andrew? So I want you to really explain it because I want you to resign. But how you will get justice? Because Joseph Baka using all the people to go against it. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Have a nice day. Hello. Yes. You are on the air. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Andrew.
Good afternoon. Your name and where you call from?
There is Nehemiah calling from Deborah.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, my brother-in-law is the law. So no matter how any pressure that will come from whether the executive, whatsoever, those guys we consider them are a renegade lawmaker. Because what makes them be renegade? These are people who does not believe in the law and they have no right of doing such thing. You said the man do a legal thing. Do you say when you blast, you induce people to remove the speaker? And look at all the money they spend on RLG. You think if you're going to take no money that they use in that place to benefit the Liberian people, you know what happens? How many lives will be impacted? Then the same thing you criticize and the same thing you fighting your friend. These are the same thing you carry on. So it doesn't make sense if for nothing we send by he shouldn't resign. That he remain there, the law is the law will back him. No matter what kind of pressure whatsoever, that he stand friend. The law will back him. Thank you very much, brother.
Thank you for calling. Hello.
Hello, thank you.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Yeah, my brother. This is my sister calling from Clarota. No, I will say to Francis Kufa, Kufa will not resign. Let the law say a course. If Wakati no course for he and he can't stop. And he think he will do all to remove it. Let the whole world watch you. And the poor dress for all that place. And for you also. But tell you, anybody you, not because you are so handsome, but we tell you about the law. Let the law be the law. So I qualify to stay on the ground. Let him be said for can't head out to tell you say he has to be one of school. He know the law. Thank you myself for having me.
Thank you for calling, man. Sissy, have a nice day. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon, Mr. Andrew.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Sissy, I'm calling.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, you see, Waka, all the things are going on, you know about it. As we hear now, the men that play the ball here in Sierra Leone, the people to that area can't forgive. So the men, what going on, not going on, patient. He just wants something more happy, then run away in trouble here. So, a snake was playing with my late brother in a tree. A snake was playing with a late boy. My mother saw it, my mother here because the late boy hold a snake. My mother here, the snake ran away. But Baka wicked snake. And I'm a Muslim, you see, American, that made it. You know, God said if we are Muslim and somebody is doing something, the person is back in the person, so that moment, you're not Muslim again. So one go, I'm not calling the young that make them pray. When you come in the mosque,
all right,
to get prayer, so what you want to get it.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's go to the women's line. Oh, you went off. Sorry, the women line went off. Hello.
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 Yeah. How you doing, Andrew?
I'm doing fine. You?
Thank you. The only thing we want to say in Liberia here is Fallah should be one of the Joe who stood for the ark. They took everything from him. The wife said that you should call God. He said, no, I believe in God. So the only thing we have to do is let Fallah stand his ground. They should take the car. They should take everything from him, but let him stand his ground. Thank you.
Thank you for calling too. Have a nice day. Hello. You are on the air, sir.
Abdul Joy from Baptist Africa.
Let's hear you.
Hello.
You are on the air, Chief.
Thank you for having me, brother. I just put in and I did have all of the analysis that you made, but I want to say this is what I always say. I say to people, the UN trained police is a disgrace to the Republic of Liberia. I always told people this. Out of this action, sometimes they carry on. I ask myself whether it was some of the training at UN led with them, about police brutality and the beating on people and carrying all kinds of stuff up. So sometimes I ask myself, because you did not train it where this go. So for that reason, some of us would be demanding that police be restructured, that all tribes would be part of the Liberia National Police, just how they did with the army, because the police are always being carried away sometimes by the executive to perform the national duty that owns the country. So these people need to be restructured. Then we will be new brain on board that will understand the scope of operation and how to service the Liberian people, because we pay them with our taxes that we pay. So therefore, these our employees, we employ them. Right, they are honor men to work for us. They dare to respect us and to be able to protect us in the sense that we must have that freedom of expression and freedom of movement, but not to be brutal on us.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello, my son, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. And you?
By His grace, I just listened to the discussion, and they paying women to come out to demonstrate.
Yeah. That's why that's the new plan they put in place, though.
Yeah. But I want to let the women know on SEP they are not born Liberian. On SEP they don't have children here. On SEP they have not wasted blood on this nation. On SEP, this country is not their country. May they arise and go at the expense of other people's life. Let them go and demonstrate, and they will see. You know, a lot of things have happened. Let women rise. When women rise, it becomes different things. Let them go ahead. Let them pay them. Let them come out. We want to see them. They should come on SEP. They are not women of this nation. They should be standing. But they are the mothers that have born child, that have wasted blood, coming out against somebody on a child. I tell them thank you. Let them come out. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for calling too. Have a nice day. Hello.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Andrew. Good afternoon, Mr. Andrew. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thank you. And you?
Those women that making themselves available for those people to use them. Just for saying or saying that cannot even afford right for them. This morning I called on the board of Liberia to talk to the person. I told the president
that we begging him because he made us to honor that we took men joy and gave it to a ball. Now we're taking the men joy from the ball and giving it back to the enemy men. And they hope they upside down. I told him that when I was in school, the money he's spending to pay for the two for in power, and he pays for the teacher. I was trying to go back to school. I try to get it home. And those with me that will come and leave their houses for little of nothing. Tell the Oma say, you get nowhere you be curse not only on you, but on your generation to come. Curse for all your generation to come. Not only you, not only me, but that children to come. That curse will be on them. For you to see that my fellow can use you all around 25,000, 2 million things they give the people, 900,000 they give the people. That's why they you can look at chicken, give it to you. You go sell your bread and sell the bread of the children because somebody want to go in power. What can they pass so wicked and so? What do people get what they want over and over? But they take that frustration, what he's looking for, they see depression as therapy. They are seeing depression will carry him because when he want to see, it will not happen.
Okay.
That depression
Thank you.
will carry on the ground. Then he fall on. If you're being a wish and a
Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's hear from your sister. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon. Your name?
I'm on Kings FM.
Yeah, you are on Kings 8.5.
Right. Yeah, 8.5. My name is Rita. I'm calling from Airfield.
Let's hear you, Rita.
I just want to say, let me say my own little point of view. I've been listening to all these things all the while. I want Fonatikofa to listen, and when he can listen to the let him listen. I want him to give those people the thing. Those devils, let him give them the thing. And then he sit back and watch them. And those women are getting on the street.
What are you saying, Rita, that he should resign?
He shouldn't resign. He should keep quiet and look at them.
Okay.
Yes. He shouldn't say anything. I'm waiting for the women. The first person I will get on the street, they will see the bad luck, the calamity will follow all of them. Let them try it. We're looking at them.
Y'all getting in the street to resist them?
I will not resign for CDC. We're looking at them. We're calling for the airfield. My name is Rita.
All right,
Let them
Rita.
get on the street.
Okay.
I want to go.
All right, Rita. Thank you. Have a nice Thursday. Hello. 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 You are on the air, Chief. You're recording. You're doing something else. Hello. Let's keep playing the cash giveaway. Dial *799 *100#. Play with only 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50, and you can receive your 10,000 Liberian dollars. We're giving out 10,000. It is your money. You have to receive it. You have to take it. This is how you take it. Play with 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50, and dial *799 *100#. Hello. Let's take this call and then we'll draw our first winner. Hello.
Yeah. Afternoon, Andrew.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, my name is Martino, and I'm coming you from Jamaica this evening, member of the National Progressive Patrimonial Liberia. Let me say this to the Liberian people. Mati Kofa should not succumb to this bugger. Let him remain focused. Let him do what he started. He is the legitimate speaker of the country. I listened to my friend this morning, and I highly support him. During the show of the president or the nation affair of the president on January 23rd or 22nd, I want for Funatis Kopa to take the seat of the speaker and let Joseph Baga and his council go and take him from there.
All right, Chief.
Then let the whole world know that they are lawless and they don't respect the rules of law. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling. Let's play. Let's continue to play the cash giveaway. Play with just 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50. You add dial *799 *100#, and you receive your 10,000. Let's draw our first winner. Keep calling. I will answer you. I'll get you people on the air. But let's give these people their money. Let's draw our first winner. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Boy, you yelling at that for so you where the boy can say you find Waka Walla, eh?
Yeah.
What's up? Okay, what is your name? I'm Sam Andrews from Kings. Huh?
Samuel Lane.
Samuel Lane.
Yes, sir.
Your father is Samuel, eh?
Yes.
So Samuel Lane what?
Nippy.
Nippy. How you spell it, Nippy?
Nepay.
Nepay.
Yes, sir.
And the Samuel Lane.
Yes, SAMUELINE.
Samuel Lane.
Yeah.
Okay. Samuel Lane?
Yeah.
Did you play the Kings Three Wise Men jackpot?
Yes, I just play.
You just play?
Not too long, yeah.
How did he play?
I died star 799 star 100 hash.
Uh-huh.
And I play with 200 LD.
Okay. Is your number on mobile money?
Yes.
Okay. So hold on, yeah? Hold on. I'm going to call you back in no time and to confirm, yeah? Okay. But keep on playing and tell all the people in your house and at your business center, let them continue to play the cash giveaway.
Yeah, everybody going to play.
Okay, Samuel. All right. Just don't put the phone off. Don't leave it and go in the kitchen or because I know you're cooking or you're doing something. Okay. All right, Samuel. All right. I'll call you back. Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm cool. And you?
Thank God. I have a great problem.
You have problem?
Yeah, I play a kids go away.
You did what?
I was successful, but after 5 minutes, they sent me that he feel. Probably took my $200.
Oh, you have a problem with playing?
With playing, yes.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And I check my balance is the $200 are gone, but they say he feel. What the problem that? What is the problem?
No, I want to achieve. Don't worry. The people will handle it. I can show you what I'm doing. Is what I'm doing. Yeah.
But they were successful.
Okay. Yes, that's what I say. Now I can't handle that. Now it's technical. The people will handle it. Yeah. Yeah. Sir.
Okay.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, your name and where you call from?
My name is Nathan Myers Kova, calling for Lower Louisiana from my care police studio.
Yeah.
People, and you follow the World War activity, South Korea, the president, they want impeaching, while it was a parliament hitting, the citizens on the street protesting, but up to now, they never impact.
Mm-hmm.
Around the world, and you want to ask South Korea, so he probably Labrador, and you know the concept. So if the Labrador president the one impeaching, and then I reach to the percentage, so how you stay in power in the country is shaking, people complaining, how things looking in the country now. So now the people want to impeaching one of the same representatives, senator, and they don't get a percentage. How will it be looking? And that makes the cover man, he not just get in a position, he for our country. So the people that say want to get on the street to protest, we just watching now. Maybe they want for the country now. The country is a fragile country. Maybe they want for the country for the United Nations to come back. So we just watching them in the house of power. That's what the police forces are doing. They're waiting.
All right, Chief. Thank you. Thank you for calling. Have a nice Thursday. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hi.
How you doing, my brother?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. And you?
Thank you for life.
Let's hear you.
Yes, Andrew. My only advice here, I just want to tell the UK, all the parties, all the people that voted for people that way, United Party and all back coming to power. This is Liberia is for every one of us. When they say what crisis and the local people for. So let them be very, very careful with it. Where they handle it, not before you vote for the person. So when things going wrong, you shouldn't say the truth. It's not good. They will not hear every one of us.
All right.
One thing for father to know is
He must think about Samuel Kaya do in his country, yeah.
Okay.
When Samuel Kaya do, just say he was the only man and the stand they have men that was standing.
Okay, thank you. Let's take this break. And when we come back, we move to something else.
Bad business in this country. Saying he's very figure-headed, nothing in his brain. We will put something in his brain. We can assure the Liberian people that there will be no resignation of the speaker. The speaker remain the speaker. Yesterday they decided to withdraw the security from the speaker, but because of the tension, they started to negotiate. Can we get some people? If they're owning the security behind the speaker that can solve the problem in the country, they take all the security. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? That's been very irresponsible. And the Supreme Court will have to interpret and make clear a ruling. And we believe in the Supreme Court of this country. The process has started. The Justice Minister, that irresponsible Justice Minister, that Joseph Baker has said he will make him Chief Justice. That is why he proceeded the way he proceeded. But we have been reliably informed that he will be sent to the Grievance and Ethics Committee to be investigated for bringing the country into chaos. He operates it. And let me tell you why it's dangerous. His personal view causes problems to this country. It is his personal view. The irresponsible senators that call themselves elders are running away. Where is the judiciary committee that's supposed to advise them legally? But instead, they chose to listen to an irresponsible Justice Minister. I stand by my statement. I'm not speaking for the speaker.
You're listening to Real Talk on Kings 88.5 with me, Sam Andrews, on this 12th day of December 2024. Continue to play. Please continue to play the cash giveaway. 10,000 Liberian dollars for you. Continue to play. Let's go back and confirm. Let's speak with Samueline again. This time around, let's see. Play as many times as you can. Don't worry.
Hello?
But when you can't wait, say you're rushing like that. Okay. Congratulations. You won for yourself 10,000 Liberian dollars.
Yeah. I know what then.
Yeah. Well, I'm money now. You have to dance.
Okay.
So,
thank you.
Yeah. So check your account. I will call you back to confirm. Yeah?
Okay, I'm going to check it now.
Okay. All right. So play as many times. Let's do it. Let's draw as winners as we can. Play. It's just 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50. US dial star 799 star 100 hatch, and you will have your 10K in your wallet or your purse or your account, whatever. Just continue to play as many times as you can play. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't think that if you play the first time, you play the second, you're not going to win. No, not at all. Just keep on playing. Just keep on playing. All right. So thank you for spicing up the first lap of the show. Samueline, hold on. Continue to play as many times as you can. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who knows? Before we leave, you might get your 10K. Okay. So where do we go next? Let's go to something of vital importance. All right. It was talked about last night. Our AB was exhaustive on it. This morning, Israel took it from another angle. And this afternoon, given the substance of it, I thought to take it too from another angle. There's disagreement, there's uneasiness. I can sense the atmosphere Some partisans of CDC aren't too happy with it. They felt that second chance needed to have been given him. There are some who embrace the idea without any hesitation. There are those who, outside CDC, and you expect that, don't be carried away by that, they are excited. They have been giving their analysis that CDC blunder, that the man whom they expel is very effective, forceful. He commands the respect and the people of Lofa County. That's going to be a big blow for CDC going into 2029 and on. They will argue. All right. So let me confirm. Yeah, y'all hold on. We're coming to discuss the one. I will give you enough time. We talk it real on Kings 88.5. Let's go back to confirm with our player. Let's see.
Yes, I receive it.
I say money power. When kind of money beneath, they can't even get each other toy give. And they want like women like money. Samuel, okay. Yeah. All right. Congratulations. You confirm your 10K, right?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. So continue to play the King's Cash giveaway, yeah? Don't play anywhere but on Kings 88.5. Tell all your people in your house, down to your business center or in your office, wherever you are, you play. Yeah?
Yeah, encourage them because I win.
Yeah. And the next time you play, you might likely win too again.
I'll play again.
Okay. All right, Samuel. Okay. All right. So yeah, Samuel Nepe has received her 10,000. So you see that. Play. Don't worry. Just play that $200 Liberian dollars. What is $200 Liberian dollars? Small money. Yeah, or $1.50. You see what it gives you? Look, listen, just sit down and think about it. You playing just $200 Liberian dollars. You put in $200 Liberian dollars. Then it gives you 9,900 excess profit. Just 200 Liberian dollars. Sorry. Then it gives you 9,800 because you're playing with 200. So extract the 200 from there. You are left with excess profit of 9,800 Liberian dollars. $200 gives you 9,800. You see? So why you can play if you just play? So continue to do it. Just play. We're in season time. Today is the 12th. By the time we hit the 15th, forget it. It's finished. You're waiting for government to pay. Then you start buying. Sarah Samuel get 10K. I want to solve or add to some of the solutions she have in terms of buying for your child or children and solving other things in the house. 10K, that good money. Okay. So let's continue to play. Just play with $200 Liberian dollars or $1.50. And as you play, you will win, no doubt. Just dial star 799 star 100 hash. That's all. Star 799 hash. Look at me here. I'm missing the thing. Sorry. Star 799 star 100 hash. Then you put in 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 US. If you got US, you play $1.50 US or 200 Liberian dollars. That's all you need to do. So that 200 Liberian dollars you play, it will give you excess profit of 9,800. 200 gave you 9,800. Play. Just do it. All right. So let's do it before we go so that we can draw the next winner. Okay. Samuel confirmed that she received her 10K. All right. So the speaker is back in court. I am told, I've just been told by AB that the speaker has filed a bill of information, that the speaker is back in court. He has filed a bill of information with the Supreme Court. Gone back to court with a bill of information. It all stems from the Justice Minister Oswald Tuer's interpretation of the Supreme Court's opinion, which was handed down on December 6th. They've gone to court again. All right. So the Press Union of Liberia will issue a second statement, but this time around about how some of their colleagues or two of their colleagues were treated at the House of Representatives. They issue a statement saying that they are working with the Liberia Media Lawyers Network. They intend to pursue and press charges against individuals involved in the assault, harassment, intimidation, and molestation of two practicing Liberian journalists. They released their statement saying that the union assures that the two separate but related violent, physical, and verbal attacks on journalists, Yanti Tokpa of OKFM and Sylvester Cholople of Spoon Network, will not go unpunished. PUL President Julius Kanumba stresses the repeated attacks against journalists working in real time to gather information and hold political and private power accountable are repugnant. The statement said on November 17 this year, journalist Yanti Tokpa was attacked by a group of loyalists of Unity Party during a meeting in Painesville of the party's National Executive Committee with the presence of UP political leader Joseph Yuma Boakai. While on Monday, December 9th this year, journalist Sylvester Cholople was also assaulted by a staff or security of Representative Dixon Sibo on the grounds of the Capitol building. The journalist's recording gadget was temporarily seized in the process. The incident happened as a result of Representative Sibo's display of belligerent conduct towards journalist Cholople during an interview live streamed on social media platforms. The PUL statement went further to say, it expresses utter disappointment in the insolent conduct of Representative Dixon Sibo, who rather than serving as a role model for good behavior, allowed his frustrations to overcome his capacity, wherein he distastefully responded to valid questions by journalist Cholople. The PUL views the attacks on journalists Yanti and Cholople as part of the emerging trends of disgusting and aggressive conduct towards journalists by some individuals. In light of the emerging pattern of assaults on journalists, the PUL reminds its members to continue to act with professionalism and avoid any situation that is likely to endanger their safety without compromising the right of the public to information. So yesterday, they condemned the incident that is unfolding at the House of Representatives, and the union said it recognizes Fonati Kofa as the duly elected speaker. Anything beyond that, a due process must be afforded him, and that the Supreme Court's ruling was definitive as to the sitting. All right. Okay. Let's continue to play as we move to the next talking point on the show, Real Talk. Let's continue to play as many times as you can. We want to draw the next winner. Let's see if we can do it just around 4:45. Yes, let's do it. So play as you can. Let's do it. I'm waiting for you people. I'm looking at everything. Once we can hit that ceiling, we call the next person. So yesterday, the party, all of us are aware of the action it took against Representative and Deputy Speaker Thomas Fallah. As I said, it was welcomed by partisans of Unity Party because it's a political game now. When you getting rid of somebody like that, a virus, they wouldn't see it as a virus. They will be excited because they think that way it will affect the institution. So they are excited. They are saying, oh, welcome, Broad Street is open. Broad Street can accept anybody. Broad Street is a refuge. Welcome, Thomas Fallah. But that is not the issue. My angle from which I'm taking it from is on the man himself and his ground. I want you to listen carefully. Firstly, it was timely and right. The party's decision to expel Thomas Fallah was right. It was timely. Secondly, nobody who betrays another person shows no remorse, but does what he feels is right with the help of another group of people is ever your friend again. That person is not. In biblical terms, is what God referred to as enemy. Enemy is anybody who undermines, who betrays, who frustrates, though he knows that what he's doing is wrong. But he wants to bring that institution or person down. That person is an enemy. So the party was right on that. Let your enemy go. Never ever keep your enemy around when you are aware of all of the signs. If you ever did or refuse to let the person go, you are digging your own grave. Now, don't be superficial to say, well, God said we want to pray for our enemy, we want to feed them and all of those things. I am talking about political enemy. Even if you try to put that in a biblical context, I am still right. Because God made it clear the person who is against you is your enemy. But he did not say you should continue to live with your enemy. He said, feed them, clothe them, pray for them if it is within your reach to do. That means if you wish to do. That way, the person will continue to feel the guilt and might likely lead to his or her death. And we are convinced by what God said because we saw it with Judas. Judas got the money. Judas got the praises. Judas got all the recognitions he could. But as long as he lived, he was never, all those years that Judas Iscariot lived, he was never ever in peace until he reached the point this day that I can no longer see myself living. Even though the men are betrayed, the people are betrayed, they are telling me, sorry. They allow me to go. They say, let it go. Like Israel was saying this morning, let it go. Judas Iscariot, he hung himself. So for you seditions, it's not anything that you should be troubled by. No. Sometimes you allow certain people to live your life, and then you see the future clear. There are certain people, when they are around, the future becomes bleak or difficult. And you would think that you are cursed. You aren't cursed, but you have a cursed person within your surrounding. That is why you have to be mindful and be on the lookout for enemy within. Don't we watch shows? You people watch shows. You think those names that the people attribute to those events that call show, you think they're just trying to showcase phrases? Enemy within. The director is telling you all of those ideas evolve from reality. They see it, and then they script it or they write it and call people to dramatize it so that it serves as education for people moving forward. That's why I said CDC decision was timely. If ever was the time to do that, the time they did was the right. Assume that they kept on with it. Something major could have popped up. And if something serious had happened within the party, the people who hailing Thomas Fallah now, the people who are saying, yes, from the other side, let America or CDC has lost another guru, and it will affect them going into 2029. The same people who have been saying that this party is disorganized, George Weah messed up everything. He messed up this country and all of his people living. Don't say, you have to understand the politics. People capitalize in politics. You capitalize on every little details of the next person whom you see as nothing. So the party was right. You don't keep certain people. You know why some people under the ground today? It was not the time for them to die, but they died because they kept their enemy within. They felt that, oh no, oh leave it, oh I get it, oh like until it reached a point. The enemy will always want you to play that sympathetic role so that he or she has ample time to execute the plan against you. Simple. No better time than yesterday to get rid of him. The party wasn't wrong. But I want you to know something here. I want you to know something. Before then, this break.
His Excellency, George Weah, President of Liberia. Our board noted that His Excellency's victory as the African Political Leader of the Year 2023 is a testament to his contributions to promoting peace, African culture and development, youth and sports development, and advancing Africa's agenda globally. It is also a recognition of his critical role in the infrastructural and socio-economic development of his country as well as his people-friendly policies. He has continued to advocate for peace and free and fair elections in the ECOWAS sub-region, and this was demonstrated by a show of statesmanship and iconic posturing by accepting electoral loss and congratulating the winner. While he arguably had options as a sitting president, he chose the path of honor, peace, and the defense of democracy. His emergence reaffirms our position that he has remained one of the continent's leading light, as he had continued to demonstrate great faith in the African project, promoting African dignity and helping to change the negative narratives about the continent.
So let's continue to play the King's 3 Wise Men jackpot. Dial star 799 star 100 hash. Play with $200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 US and win 10,000 Liberian dollars. 200 Liberian dollars gave you 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. Let's do it. Let's draw the next winner at 5 o'clock. Keep on playing. And the more you play, the likelihood that you're going to win or receive your money. It is your money. It's not ours. It is your money. You have to receive it. If you can receive it, well, then that's it. But it is your money. L-I-B. Oh, the country how? Yeah, country how? The country is hard. You need money. You need money. The country is hard. Government are paying just now. Okay. So CDC was right. CDC wasn't wrong at all. What's going to happen? Know this. It is not in any way going to affect CDC. That's the angle I want to take it from. Rather, the man who was expelled. It will affect him. In fact, he has started to feel the pinch. He has started to feel it. It has started having bearing on him. The weight is on him. All that you hear Thomas Fallah saying and writing, we refer to them as self-consolation. Self-consolation is where you are troubled with certain things or by certain things, or certain things has happened to you, and you don't want to get yourself broken down. So you go into relieving yourself by saying some things and doing some things. It's just like when you're having a serious trauma, they advise you to get to engage into occupational activities so that those worries or stress will get out. It is having a serious toll on Thomas Fallah. Now, when he went at the Capitol today, in his capacity as Deputy Speaker, legislative correspondents engaged him. What did he say? He kept on saying, my party, my party. Let's assume that he was only being rhetorical. He said in that interview also that he hoped the party will rescind the decision. He hoped the party will rescind the decision. In essence, that he's hoping that the party would sit down and look at it critically and have a second thought or have it rescinded. Rescind means to withdraw. That decision you take, you go back on it and say, no, we erase it. That's what it is. So he said he hoped that the party, his party, will rescind the decision. That's what he said. Hold on, I'm coming there.
His Excellency, George Weah, President of Liberia. Our board noted that His Excellency's victory as the African Political Leader of the Year 2023 is a testament to his contributions to promoting peace, African culture and development, youth and sports development, and advancing Africa's agenda globally. It is also a recognition of his critical role in the infrastructural and socio-economic development of his country as well as his people-friendly policies. He has continued to advocate for peace and free and fair elections in the ECOWAS sub-region, and this was demonstrated by a show of statesmanship and iconic posturing by accepting electoral loss and congratulating the winner. While he arguably had options as a sitting president, he chose the path of honor, peace, and the defense of democracy. His emergence reaffirms our position that he has remained one of the continent's leading light, as he had continued to demonstrate great faith in the African project, promoting African dignity and helping to change the negative narratives about the continent.
I play that all of the time so you know the person who is the political leader of CDC. Drop him as political leader, as a person, his ascendancy, his IQ, his wealth, and on, his recognition around the world, how he's grounded. That people would think, that's the reason I play it all of the time for you to know, but you ain't getting the logic. That's the reason me share it with you. That people think when they leave Weah, then Weah fame would drop. Two, the party will become ineffective. That he wouldn't be the kind of Weah they saw 6 years ago or beyond 6 years. So the guys are excited because Thomas Fallah was expelled. Remember, Thomas Fallah did not leave the party. The party Thomas Fallah did not leave the party voluntarily. The party expelled him. So it is affecting him. It is having a serious impact on him. Psychologically, he's worrying. He's down. And the reasons are simple. Nobody will want this to happen with, or happen to them, rather. His expulsion is early, and it gives CDC ample time. Those of you who felt that CDC rushed, no, you're not rushing. You're not reasoning politically. Assume that we had just 2 years to go to the election and this happened. Then you say yes, it was going to have a bearing negatively on CDC. It was going to work against CDC. But we got 5 years, 1 month in between. That's ample time for CDC to organize itself. And let me say, if ever was a time the party learned lesson and organize itself moving forward, now is the time. These things happen in life for a reason. Nothing and nobody operates in a vacuum. When you have things happening against you in life, don't worry. I know all of us are human beings. It plays on us. Yes, it's hard, but it happens for a reason. That's what James said in his introduction. He said, count it all joy. James was not saying when these things are happening to you, you'll be celebrating her party. No, God knows that it hurts. But what did he say? That it lays the basis for a glorious opportunity ahead of you. Sit down carefully and think well. That situation you're going through will pass, and you will know why it happened, and you will say to yourself, it was good that this thing happened. At least it gone. My eyes are open now. That's the situation with CDC. CDC, all right. The timing favors CDC. The timing favors CDC. Moreover, Former President George Weah still maintains his ability to not only get the party moving effectively, but he has 80 to 85% of the population of this country who still believe in him. Moreover, seditions are fixed. Did you get it? Seditions, as far as I have known CDC, their supporters are fixed. The number don't dwindle. Instead, the number increases by the day. It is the only party that I've known since I've been following politics in Liberia. Their number increases by the day. All the other political parties in this country, their number goes down in a twinkling of an eye, just like vapor. That is why you don't see the other political parties, you don't see and hear anything of them. What keeps a political institution strong, viable? The people. In the absence of that, the political leader can, the deputy political leader can. Once the people are fixed, they are consistent, they are resolved, they remain untimid, that party can be broken by anybody or institution from outside. Anybody leaving that party is against that person and it favors the institution. CDC guys supporters are fixed. If we have election today, let's assume that today is election. With no cheating, fairness, CDC margin will be far. Will be what they call tsunami. So Fallah's expulsion was right. It gave CDC did it at the right time. They can see it is party that make people. It is not people who make party. Institution makes people. It is not people that make institution. So all of these guys who made them, that CDC, all by themselves, they could not have earned the wealth they earn today. They could not have earned the political recognition they have today. They could not have rating and still ride the tinted windshield cars they are riding today. They could not have traveled around the world as they boast today. No, all by themselves, certainly not. They can. So T5 has lost his political and parliamentary essence. Listen carefully. As far as I know politically, I've been around for some time now following the politics of this country. The indicators are clear. Thomas Fallah has lost his political and parliamentary essence. You know why the guys from the other side are excited? Because they're trying to console him. He's not going to run to Unity Party today or tomorrow. Even if he did, it's going to take him time to get himself adopted to that place, because the guys over there they're not going to open to him readily. Oh yeah, because you're T5, you left CDC, so come to us. No, it's not going to be. Moreover, the man himself is not too sure where he needs to go. So he has lost, by that expulsion, he has lost his political and parliamentary relevance or essence. What's the parliamentary relevance? How does one get into the legislature? You don't get in a legislature automatically. You don't drop from heaven and get in the legislature. You go to your people. You go to the people. Yeah. Yeah. You go to the people and tell them why they might elect you. That's how it is done. You go to the people. You don't drop from heaven straight into parliament, or you don't force your way there. That's why they say parliamentary election. Presidential and parliamentary election. You go to the people and tell them. That telling is You're selling your idea to them, your proposal. And if they see the proposal as palatable, juicy, then they go to the pool and approve that proposal by vote. Yeah. So Thomas Fallah does not have any parliamentary backing. He does not have parliamentary backing right now. In the House, they have something in parliamentary politics called constituents. The people who elect you, your base, your foundation, your backup. That is why people run on parties' ticket. To have that relevance, to have that backing, to have that base, to be solid. It is based on that when they're in the House, when they're on the floor, you hear them use expressions like this: my constituency, my people, my district. Even those who ran or who run as independent, they went to a certain group of people. But they register as independent. But they have a base. Registering as independent, it doesn't say they don't have a base. They don't have a constituency. No. Let me give you an example. Emmanuel Dan registered as independent candidate. That means he refused to go on a party ticket. But he went to the people of the district 7, and convinced the people why he should. So he has a constituency. He has a base. He has a foundation. Assume that something is happening and his district is not satisfied. They can go to that legislature and say, our representative, Representative Emmanuel Dan. Everybody in that legislature, they have their base. That is why they say constituency break. That means at a certain point in time, you go back to your people that elected you and discuss with them. Right now, Thomas Fallah does not have a political party. He does not have a constituency. He has lost it. In Parliament, when they are discussing now, what can he say? What can he reference? He can reference his party, assume something is happening, and they want to get rid of him. What party will stand for him? What district? Because once he's expelled, automatically the person loses the district. That's how it is in parliamentary politics. Once the person is expelled from that party, the person automatically loses that district. No CDC person will ever regard him. I listened to him today and I watched his countenance. You can see that Thomas Fallah almost cried. Thomas Fallah never saw it coming. I don't know. So he has lost his parliament. He has lost his political relevance and parliamentary essence. He got no constituency now. He can reference nobody. He can reference no group in that house. Absolutely nothing. His colleagues are not going to see him as a solid person in the legislature because he doesn't have a constituency. He doesn't have a base. What proposal, even though in our place, when you speaker, your deputy speaker, very seldom, I don't think they can put anything to the floor for their district. That is why the people complain. One of the things they had against his people, not his own people, not his colleagues, they had against him, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Grand Crew, nothing. Since he been there, he said that nothing, no difference. I don't think the people of Grand Crew are comfortable with him. Because once these guys ascend to such position, they drop, they discard, they tear their representation, and then they only sit down on the position, speaker, deputy speaker. But I don't know the rules in its entirety, but I think the deputy speaker can prefer some things. The speaker can put some bills on the floor. And his colleagues discuss it. I don't know. I need parliamentary education. All of us are learning. Every day is a learning curve. But when they're doing these things, what do they put forth? The constituency. You hear them say, my people, my district, my constituency. With all that he has acquired, he can do anything anywhere because he get district. Over the days, you're going to hear Thomas Fallah. Right now, he has started begging. That statement that begging is, Thomas Fallah did not make that statement when he said, I hope the party will rescind the decision. It is based on this that I have shared with you that Thomas Fallah made that statement. Thomas Fallah is informed. He knows what parliamentary essence is. He knows that he has lost it. He doesn't have a base. He will just be in the midst of his colleagues and watch it. Watch my words. His colleagues going to be voting him on that, as we say in Labyrinthine. They're going to be making fun on him when everything is over. Some of the colleagues will look at you and say, oh, come on, move from here, man. You don't get no constituency. Deputy Speaker, you ain't got no constituency. In fact, we'll move you from over there. We'll remove you. Jaya, move for Nati Kofa. And those things will play on him. And we know that play on him. It has started to play on him. That's why he said today in that interview, I hope my party will rescind the decision. Meaning they will go back on it and reverse it. So that he will remain with his party and have his political essence and relevance, which is his constituency. You think parliamentary representation that joking? That ain't like broken. Oh, look, I think you lost your base. You finished. In fact, in other countries, they use that to get you out of parliament. Because you don't have backing. When things coming against you, when you're preferring things, the people say, well, you don't get constituency. Then you want money for this, or you want the bill to be passed. You don't get constituency. Why are you carrying these things? You see how Fallah was not calculated going forward? Instead of thinking more political, Thomas Fallah leaned more on tribal. Tribal politics get Thomas Fallah in this situation. Tribal politics. Boakai, his kinsman, his countrymen, Lofa County. Look at when he went to Boakai. He bent down and Boakai put a hand on his back. Traditionally means humility. That I have come home. What did Thomas Fallah say? He said, in our culture, you can refuse any request from the elder. That's what he said. Where is the photo? I think I should have it. In that meeting, that's what he said. He said, when the elder make a request to you, you can refuse. So when he started doing something, started saying something, went to CDC party headquarters. I was there that day. We went for that gathering. I was just telling you, when Fallah took the mic, reluctantly. You could see Fallah counting it. Fallah started saying some things. Fallah spoke for almost 30 minutes, the murmuring. Jefferson Koji had to come closer to indicate that you've spoken long. We get other people here that they need to speak. He thought. After that, there were the murmuring coming from how the party say this, the party say at this, and the president is the president of this country, and I don't think when the president call you, you can refuse, and it doesn't say that I'm betraying my party. I don't know why people are just taking this thing out of context. He's talking all of those things. They made ranting. I say you could sense the murmuring. Nobody said, Sam Andrew, I was there. I was just standing at my hand, looking, listening. Because that's one of the responsibilities as talk show hosts. You go to these gatherings and listen and watch carefully. Then when you get back, you know how to put your pointers together. When Jefferson Koji took the mic, Jefferson Koji decided to give a counter to what Thomas Fallah said, though not all, but some, the key ones. And as Jefferson was saying it, you could hear some partisans, yeah, don't mind, man, that Boaka man, you could hear those things. They were saying those things. The chairman of the party's legislative caucus, Senator McGill, was there. The current speaker, Fonati Kofa, was there. All of those, most of the top brass were there. I think the only person who wasn't there was the political leader, George Weah. He wasn't in the country then. Yeke went there too. It was on that day that Yeke went there. Francis Afoko, all of them, they were there. Beyond that, when we were coming out, I was telling the president, yeah, that signs, so something will come out. So when the whole thing started about that man, he doing this, going to this place, doing say, oh, you lead that thing, it finished. Thomas Fallah went on that side purely. And the reason why he went there, because his man spoke to him. Yumale, Francis Yumale, his countryman, and Internal Affairs Minister spoke to him. Boaka spoke to him. Other people from Lofa County, they spoke to him. Do you know, had Thomas Fallah not gone to the majority bloc, they would not have been in existence today? Do you know that they needed legitimacy? That's why they said that if you don't come, we'll do that, we'll do that. All the kind of things, he got scared, he went there. They were only using a mind game so that they would have a speaker, a presiding officer, because in the absence of the speaker, the deputy speaker not there, your body is irrelevant. So they needed, the guys are very smart, they know. They say, okay, let's try at all costs to get the deputy speaker here. Once we can get the deputy speaker, it will add legitimacy to our gathering here. That's why when Thomas Fallah went there, all of them were happy. At least an elected deputy speaker, constitutionally sworn in, is with us. So he cannot be the presiding officer. Fallah messed himself up. Tribal politics messed him up. He wasn't discerning at all. It messed him up. And going forward, you're going to hear a lot more about Thomas Fallah. I hope that he will not reach the point to do something to himself, because a situation like that can lead you. Over the hours from yesterday that thing was announced, he had not had a good sleep. He's been worrying. He hasn't. So it favors, the decision favors CDC and is against him. People from on the other side of the political divide, they think that CDC has lost a political heavyweight. No. To say that, listen, those of you who argue, you know, we argue on facts. We argue on deliverables. We argue on practical indicators prior to coming in. Thomas Fallah, what was Thomas Fallah? What did Thomas Fallah do for CDC? In his statement, I read his statement that I opted not to bring it on the show, because the first line doesn't make sense. He was not one of those who established CDC. I have sat with 3 or 4 diehard seditians. The people who started the team from living room. From living room, I will go to one of them. I'll just do a recording and play it. Thomas Fallah was, everybody know you are selling around. A small money he had. Here you go. You see when you get money, you get so kind of you've been helping people. He wasn't one of those who established CDC. It was CDC that called him and made him into somebody. But that's not the issue. What I'm simply saying here is he has lost his political and parliamentary relevance. Over the days, you will hear some things. He's worrying. He did not expect the party to have taken that decision. I sure if it was announced a day or two that CDC was going to expel some members, and on that list, the deputy speaker, he would have gone ahead and spoken to some of the party members and say, no, man, you don't do that. I'm sure he would have gone to Senator McGill, who is a staunch decision maker of the party and chairman of the party's legislative caucus, and say, Chief, you can't do that. You can't expel me. Whatever the situation, I can accept suspension, but it's our party. I sure he would have done that. But it caught him unaware. He did not expect his name to have come out. You know what fooled him? The first listing that came out of the suspension of those people, his name wasn't there. So he felt that his name was never going to be there again. He messed himself up. And listen, those 7 guys, the party caution. I can only advise you, don't do anything funny. Listen to your party. Whatever the situation, you can work it out with your party. Don't show any undesirable, ambitious act or don't care attitude, think that because you're representative now, so you can leave the party, or you do what you are doing, continue with the majority bloc, and then when they want to expel you, they can expel you. Don't ever think that way. Because when you lost your seat, you're finished. The likelihood of being elected in 2029, I don't see it happening for Thomas Fallah. Now, there are political arrangements that will come in place. I know that he has ambition for other things. I don't want to dwell into that he wanted to be deputy or speaker, or he wanted to be speaker. AB talked about that last night. He was exhaustive about it. More revelation coming up tonight on Face the Issues. You don't want to miss it. But 2029 is not going to be rosy for Thomas Fallah. It's going to be bad for him going forward. Now, in the next few minutes, let me focus on the side that is pampering him, Unity Party. Whatever the ambition that he has, Buakai is not cutting the shots presently. All of us know. There are people around Buakai who are cutting the shots. Secondly, Buakai will be fading out. Buakai will not contest 2029. No doubt. There are names within Unity Party in this country presently and outside. Jeremiah Kun wants to run on Unity Party ticket as the standard bearer. That one is another story, because the people will not leave Gafan, or they will not leave some of the Tata brass they have. Thomas Fallah will not insert himself in any one of those people political arrangements. They will not accept it. The political fight has not started yet. It's just in its embryonic stage. He can insert himself anywhere. Right now, he can just go into Unity Party, solidify himself, and start moving as partisans. No. He will sit down and try to work out ways. But he has lost his essence. He has lost his parliamentary base. Let's continue to play the Ken's Cash giveaway. We need to draw our next winner. Let's do it as quickly as we can before we can go. We have the people money. We have to give it to them. Amen. What is what is happening here? We have to give the people money. What happened to my line? So there where we are. Thomas Fallah has lost his political essence. He has lost his parliamentary base, his parliamentary backing, his parliamentary constituency, his payloads. He's in a place now If you know about parliamentary politics, that's why I started by saying, how does one get in there? Right now, he in that place, he hanging. He hanging. When the dust is settled, Speaker Kofa is off, his colleagues will be telling him in that place, they will look in his face and say, Deputy Speaker, you don't get no constituency. Who are you? For us, we have our constituency, we have district. What you have? Don't mind that he's talking about low fat, there. Look, you go to neck. Yeah, come on, you stop being sentimental. You go to neck. You ask for the stars and see. Look at the margin in between. It will tell you what kind of work he did over there. It was CDC that did the work real good. Yeah, not because the man are low fat man. So yeah, oh come on, man. Let's go to the line. Let's go to the line. Let me take a few calls. I'm approaching my closing time. Radio is time. Let's do it quick. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Good evening, Mr. Andrew.
Yes.
I was about to tell Thomas Fallah.
You're sorry. Your time I say I'm going to give you enough time. How you can be?
If somebody don't want to come. If you see one, two, if you see the whole of a Belego, you don't know that Belego of a Belego is two. Someone for see one Jota Baka to Prince Johnson. You think you want to be what I think the people will be saying the Baka is battery is one of the now of people. Baka looking at him. Baka look at what Baka do what he had in what happened here. No one going to do to him. He know what to do to him, so he didn't allow to talk much. We're looking at him. So let the Mofala don't allow thing. He's been thinking that Joseph Baka. He say uncle or nephew. Now what's the turn? Maybe there. The turn coming.
Okay.
You see Baka on our side.
Thank you.
Here the Jeremiah did
Thank you. Let's go to the next person. We don't have much time. Hello. 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 You are on the air, Chief. Hello. Hey, your call. You're doing different thing. Hello.
Hello.
Your name and where you call from?
This is Edmond Cass. How you doing?
Yeah, fine. Let's hear you.
Yeah, you said it right. And Thomas Fallah, maybe he didn't see this coming, and it caught him unaware because he been doing it and try to play on us, oh no, doing it in the interest of CDC, but later on they will CA, and that was not true. So in the first place, the decision was necessary to save the image of the party. Okay? And he has lost a base. Because nobody is going to trust him right away. Because mind you, the only thing that blessing is this removal of Fanatic Kofa. That will be keeping him around the unity party for because they want to accomplish their aim. But we are near any election period.
Okay, Chief.
So nobody's going to be following him right now until otherwise up.
Okay.
So he lost a base and that's it. Let him live with it. If he make a decision to change, who knows?
Thank you.
Consideration on him. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Carr. Have a nice day. Continue to play the King's Caregiver. Well, let's draw our next winner. Time is of the essence. We have to give the people money. We at the same time we're approaching our goal time. Let's bring on this person. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
I'm Sam Andrews calling you from King's FM 88.5. What is your name?
Marie B. Sati.
Marie B. Sati.
Yeah. Santi.
Eh?
Santi.
Santi. Santee. Marie, did you play the King's Three Wise Men jackpot? Did you play the cash giveaway?
Yeah, today.
You play today.
Yeah.
What time today you play?
This evening, 4 o'clock. Yes, I play.
You play on Real Talk.
Yeah, I play.
Okay, how you play?
I play star 799 star 100
hash. Okay. You say where you live?
I live in Bonafa local community.
This number is your mobile money account?
Yes.
Okay, just hold on. I'm going to call you back in the next few minutes, yeah?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah, good evening, Brother Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah, today Samu Rasta telling you for John Precise in Zimbabwe, St. Andrew.
Let's hear you.
Every time I want to start your St. Andrew,
Do Andrew, the Bible says, for the love of money is the root to evil. Come on, Father, speaking to you now, as I'm talking to you. Your plan that you pay here to the brother, it will fail. Let God be with you. Let God bless you. Let God bless your family. But good day to President Weah. Let God be with President Weah. Thank you for the time for me.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, I'm calling from last street basketball cup.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, at least that God taking my prayer is small.
Let's hear
you.
You.
Getting me?
Yes.
Yeah, I say my prayer is small. Make it more when you are abroad.
You've been praying?
Well, I tell you that there will be more Malu when Malu left the party came on the air that day. I told you there will be more Malu.
Yeah, just say that. Okay.
Okay. So tomorrow, Fallah, I'm happy for your session. You getting me? Okay. For tomorrow, Fallah, I'm happy. Say you know me when it comes. I say you know me when it comes to CDC. The kind of sacrifices, less decisions that we are not yet benefited from the party. Hello?
You are on the air, madam. You are on the air.
Okay. So for people that we stay with the party, we stay with the person we are. There's too much Fallah there. Too much Fallah all party. What will honor the real honor the soul for a business? But I tell our God, take you and I say bravo to the party. I tell person we are God, thank you for taking that decision. Because what too much Fallah was doing it in the way that the president, the party is where he for that kind of that. That's the act he was carrying on. You know what I mean? Of tradition, look at Yekeme, that be fair. Look at Safoko, look at all the Lord they call it. That's taken by the party in the kind of son. Yeah? That's too much for that all person today where they're saying that family business. Thank God that family business. Without
all right,
them,
thank you.
So we are getting there small.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Hello. All right. Thank you all for spicing it. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Good evening, Sandro.
Yes.
I'm praying as Double from District 4.
Let's hear you, Mr. Double.
Thank you very much. For Thomas Fallah, we know that Joseph Waka born here. But for now, the ruling have been made for us too. So for us, we don't have nothing to say. But the only thing we have to say is let Thomas Fallah go. And we have one of the heroes here, called himself hero. We're getting one thing, which is what Marcus Thomas. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for calling too. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Yes. Good evening.
Okay. Thank you very much for your show. By way of introduction, this is our family. I joined a discussion from Omega Market, former President Weah legacy. You see, my brother, explain some of us has nothing to do with our loyalty to CDC. Some of us, every day, we call it defending CDC, or some of us there with it. You see, look, let me tell you, anybody who temper with the interest of CDC in this country, I will temper with your interest too, because CDC is the political party that won the longest distance in Motorado. I work for CDC benefit for red light to ride it down. And see, are you getting me?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. All right.
Yeah, for CDC benefit, I work for red light at the time I was studying red light. Now I'm transferred to Ominga. I work for red light to Ominga. I mean to ride it down. My sister was having the party ride it there. You see, and some of our benefited from our vote.
All right, Chief. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. All right, you did well. Your spice up. I appreciate it. So that's how it is. Thomas Fallah has lost his political relevance. He has lost his parliamentary base, constituent, pillow, foundation. Everybody in the house, they based on their constituency that elected them. And they are doing everything for. If you have no base, no relevance, no constituency, who are you going to speak for? What kind of development you're going to initiate where? Even those who go as independent, they go to a given district, but they can register as independent, but they still have their constituency, their base. Nobody in parliament is just there with no base. the beginning, I can say in Liberia, the Brabi real good. Okay, man. Yeah, thank you. We're back tomorrow. Another presentation. The news is up at 6 and 8 o'clock. Face the issues with A.B. William. Thank you ever so much. My name is Sam Andrews. Shalom.
When somebody tells you all FM stations are the same, they haven't been listening. 88.5 FM is totally different. That's why true music lovers make a big switch. And because you have a winner taste, 88.5 FM is your only station.
Jinx 88.5 FM.